Um, whoa, what the heck? Day 130. It is a Saturday, I think. No? No, it is a Saturday. Tomorrow's a Sunday. Nothing really today because I had to go out with the family. I mean, I actually no, I don't have a choice. My grandpa is here from now till April. Only from now till Monday will it matter a lot because my uncle is here too, and he's only here for like 3 days. So we're gonna be going out with him a lot. That's today. That's where I was at today. Tomorrow, and I think Wednesday. So yeah. Well, when I came back, I had to eat with them, and then we watched a movie. Um, and then after that, actually no, before we watched the movie, I was in my room because while everyone was setting up, I was doing this. So I was in here, putting in some hours, and after it's really late right now. Yeah, I've just been working. So today, like I said, I would do a little weekly review. I don't know why I drew my little. I drew the layout, which is like a dot here, a line here, a line here, and a line here, which is what I would normally do for my previous ones because I'd like draw a chart and then writing and then blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't know why I did that for today because there's like it's Saturday, it's not trade today, but yeah, the review is it's what I've been saying, right? I mean, like we took we took a bad trade today. I mean, this week, one bad trade this week out of four. Took a trade every day except for Monday because it was MLK Day, and you can trade a day. I didn't know, I thought it would be closed because of bank holiday. Um, but yeah, we did trade a day. We traded the week before on a Friday, but I didn't count that because I wasn't in this week. So in the four trading days of this week, 4 wins, 3 good trades, one bad trade that I wouldn't take, even though it was a win. It wasn't a good one. And yeah, we will see next week how price action moves. The review of this week was next week. Coming into next week, I will try to tighten my stop loss through either just physically moving it up a little bit or waiting for a better entry and then keeping that as the tightened stop loss. So right now when I trade, beautiful example right here, I have you can see this long line going up. Oh shit, right here, right? I usually in this past week, I'll wait for it to come up here and then it'll go down a little bit, right? Boom, enter, and it goes up, which is good. But usually, what'll happen is it'll go up, go down a little bit. I enter, and then it'll go down a little bit more into my um, drawdown, right? And that's what has happened. And then it goes up anyways, which is good for me. But I'd rather it go up, go down, and instead of me entering there, I wait for it to go down a little bit more and then enter again, right? The only bad thing about that and why I don't usually do it is because it could go down a little bit, and instead of me entering there and missing the trade, instead of me entering there, I will try for it to go down a little bit more, but then sometimes it doesn't. Right? It'll just go up all the way. So basically, I might miss a trade or two next week, but if I tighten my stop loss by waiting for a better entry, I could get a better RR. So 1-to-1 RR for 5 trades, or 1 to 2 to 3 RR with maybe 2 trades or 3 trades. So we'll see. We'll see Monday. Monday, we will see the first movement, right? The first day of the week, price action, how it moves, how it likes to bounce around the levels. I've also gotten because after my people left, hopped on the charts to back test, right? I'm at the point now where I'm at March, right? 2024 March. Price action is not very good for my strategy. It moves, right? But it doesn't take out my lows. Now, this might only be this week. I'm hoping it's only this week. But yeah, so that just shows to me that when it comes, because obviously trading, you cannot just do one strategy forever, or else it would be impossible to win, right? Because if that was a real thing, you could just automate it and then you'd win money. But it's discretionary, which means it has to be based upon all of your own decisions, and that's how people make money, right? Not off of when it hits this and this will happen, right? Because that's algorithmic trading, which is completely different. That's what the hedge funds do. To make it in the land that we are doing, you have to do discretionary, which means you need to know when to not take a trade. You need to know when your strategy won't work. And you also need to know, which is pretty important, when your strategy will work. Because when your strategy does work, you need to basically up the risk on your account. You need to be taking bigger wins to eat up on those smaller losses that you have when your strategy will not work, right? Because it's not consistent. It's never consistent. I could make, for example, 100K in Jan, 200 in February, 300 in March, a mil in April, and then make negative 200 in May, right? And then nothing for the rest of 3 months. So that's how it works. It's very inconsistent, and that's the hard part of trading. Knowing when it will work, when it won't work, and then when you should just turn the computer off. So yeah, but I think we're still months from there. Hopefully, this price action will continue for another couple weeks. If it does, if it continues very well this week alone, we could be up um half of our trading account. I mean, we could be up half of the target, which is an 8% gain. So we could be up $200 if and only if price action goes well. But that's it. That's it for today. Day 130. What will today be? Um, I don't even know. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Good week. It'll be called a good week. But yeah, that's day one. Day 130. Day 130. Good trading. Did some more research as well on a job. I tried to join some Facebook groups in Henderson about trying to make money. I don't know if I said it in my other episode, but or my other video, but yeah, that didn't work. That was fucking useless, bro. These guys are all bums, right? It's all porn infested Indians trying to bait you. So I got pretty sad, but I mean there was like 100K people in that group chat. So yeah, but yeah, went on Seek, applied a bit more. Went on SJS student job search, applied a bit more there too, and we'll see how it gets back. I'm also looking into starting, and this is bad. This is kind of bad, but shiny object syndrome. Um, another business, right? Another business venture because they make money, bro. Like they make money, bro. But if I do one, which I don't know, I probably won't. But if I do one, it'll be something with no upfront cost, no inventory needed, and the only thing you really need to do is invest time. Which is there's a couple businesses out there like print on demand. There's AI consulting. With ChatGPT now, you can do whatever the fuck you want, right? So yeah, we will see about that. But I'm genuinely taking interest in that now, just because probably it low key reminded me of like selling candy and stuff, right? It's a real thing, right? Flipping, reselling. Compared to this, which I will still do and always do, because I feel like it's my dream job, which is you don't do anything. You literally just sit and you watch a computer and you click buy or press sell. Right? That's all you do at the end of the day, right? So I'd rather do that than try to start something real because I do this for the money, not for the fame, not for success or whatever. I do it for the money, right? So also to get good at it, but I get good at it for the money. So that's day 130. So triple 30. Whatever Mighty Supreme said. Alright. Cool deuces.